Welcome back to CS Coins. Today I'm going to be searching through a bunch of customer wraps here. We've got dimes, we've got nickels, we've got a little bit of quarters. This is just loose nickels on the bottom. These are mine that I've already been through. But I'm thinking we're going to find something today. These are a lot of coins. I went through a few different banks to get these, so hopefully there's some silver in here. Hopefully there's some other cool stuff. We'll crack into the dimes to start it out, and then I think we'll go quarters and nickels, and I'll bring you guys in if we find anything good. Looks like we are going to have silver on roll 16 of the dimes here. This to me definitely looks to be a silver rim. It does look to be a newer silver though, so I'm expecting it to probably be 60s. Let's take a look. We got a D-mint mark. It's definitely silver. And we have got a 1964. Cool. I'm happy to have it. It's not easy to find silver dimes right now. I've really been struggling to find them, so I'm happy with that. Roll 27, I've got another find here. This one is not going to be Canadian or silver. Looks like we're going to have some kind of foreign here. It's going to be a 1996 Aruba coin. I've seen Aruba coins before. I don't know if I've ever found one coin roll hunting. Definitely does not look familiar to me, so I'm happy to find that one. That's a cool foreign to keep us going with the finds. It's been a rough batch of dimes, but hopefully we can get some other finds going here. So those dimes are a wrap. I didn't get any other finds, but looking through the quarters, I did end up with a couple minor errors here. We've got a 2021 crossing the Delaware with a die chip on the hat, and we've got a second one as well. So we're left with the nickels. I am most hopeful for these just because we have so many rolls here, and I usually do pretty decent with customer wrap nickels. So we'll crack into those, and I will show you guys if I get any finds. I'm expecting at least some, and hopefully we get some silver or something else cool. We're already on to a good start with roll one of the nickels. I've got a 1946 Denver here to start us out. Roll 4 looks like it's going to give us another old nickel. This one's going to have a D on the reverse, Denver Mint. Let's check out what year we have here. 1941. Alrighty. Don't see any silver in this roll, but hopefully there's some more finds. Look what we've got here on roll 7. We're going to have ourselves a buffalo nickel. I do not see a mint mark, but let's see if we can get a date off this one. It is pretty worn, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to get one. And we are going to have a date, 1920. Looks like it potentially may have been nickedated at some point, but I'm still happy to find this one. Do not come across buffalo nickels very often at all, so regardless, I am happy to have it. And I'm not too far into the nickels here, so there is a chance to find more. Got a 1939 here on roll 9. Let's see if we got a mint mark. Hopefully we got a key date here. And it's just a Philly. I don't see any doubling for the DDR, but I'll take another find. The next roll is going to give me a 1946. This one's Philly minted. A lot of finds showing up. I think we are at 5 already and only 10 rolls in, so doing good here. So I've got another 1939 on roll 12, but check out the condition on this one. That is in really good shape. I'm hoping there's a mint mark. Let's see. And it's just going to be Philly minted. I'm going to zoom in and see if we can see any doubling here. Doesn't look like it. So just a really nice 1939. It's still a really good find though. Next roll, I've got a 1940 Philadelphia. Looks like I'm going to have something good on roll 17 here. I see George Ivis. I think we've got a King George nickel. And we do, and it looks pretty decent. It's got good detail. It's a little bit scratched up though. Let's see what year we have. 1941. I think that's my oldest Canadian nickel. Probably also my oldest foreign nickel, I would imagine, of any kind. So that's pretty sweet. I'm happy with it. We are not doing too bad. Roll 22 is going to give me another find. We've got a pretty beat up 1941 here. Pretty yellow as well. No mint mark. Check out this beauty from roll 27. Wow. That is a nice looking 1939. I have found better. This one does have some scratches and everything, but it's still got a lot of luster. It's got a lot of detail. You don't find them like this very often. So let's see if we get lucky and get a mint mark. And this one's just going to be a P. I do not see any doubling on Monticello, but I'll take it. That's a nice nickel right there. I had one more find in the rest of those nickels. It's going to be a 1949 Philly, pretty beat up. But I'm not really content with this being a full video quite yet. I think I'm going to head back out and see if I can get on any more coins, hopefully some customer wraps. And I will be back showing you guys what I can get. What's up, guys? I am back, and I've got a bunch of dimes now. I believe I have 31 rolls in here. A lot of them are the same type of rolls, but we do have some random ones mixed in. But I'm going to crack into these, and hopefully we can get on the board with some nice silver coins right now. So I finished all of the normal wrappers, and I'm onto the shotgun wrappers. This is the first one of them. I believe we're going to have 20 rolls of those, 20 rolls of these type. But on the first one of these, we're going to have a silver. And this one looks pretty old. So let's see what we got here. Oh, it's a Merc and it's got a mint mark. Let's go. Hopefully it's an old one. It looks like around the rim a little bit. It's worn down. I'm hoping for 30s or older. That would be sweet. Let's see what we got. Okay, it's just a 1942, so nothing too crazy, but it's still a Merc. You don't find these very often. I think I've only found a handful of them this year, and that was not expected on the first roll of these shotgun wraps. You never know when there's a bunch of the same type of rolls. You can either get a collector that's just dumping garbage that he doesn't want, or you could just get a business or maybe somebody who's just stashed up a lot of coins over the years turning them in. So I always take a chance on these, and looks like it might pay off this time around. Only the first roll of these. We still have, I believe, 19 more to go. Let's see if we can keep the silver going. That Mercury Dime is going to be the only silver dime out of those rolls, unfortunately. I was really happy to find it, but that's a little weird that the first roll I get a silver and then nothing after that. Really happy to have it, though. I do not find Mercs very often, and that's just how the dice rolls sometimes. Sometimes you'll find a ton of silver, sometimes you'll find one and then go cold the rest of the hunt. And sometimes you'll just randomly find one or two. It's pretty hard to predict how it's going to turn out, but I did come away with silver, so I'm happy with it. Let's get to the wrap up. That's going to be it for this hunt. I hunted a lot of coins, and I did get some nice finds, but pretty slim finds, honestly. We didn't find a lot, but we did get some quality finds here. We're going to have a 1964 Denver, 90% silver Roosevelt dime. Got a 1942 Denver Mercury Dime. Nice seeing an old dime come out. We've got a 1920 Buffalo nickel. I'm kind of undecided on whether or not this has been nickedated. I'm leaning towards probably yes, just because the reverse is so worn down and the obverse is very worn as well. Got this really clean 1939 Philadelphia. Got some gunk on the back, but it's really good shape for a Jefferson nickel that old. And lastly, one of my favorite finds is the King George nickel, 1941, 5 cents from Canada. I don't know if I've found a Canadian nickel this old before, so that was really cool to see come out of a roll. Moving on to our more mediocre finds here, we're going to have another pretty decent 1939. We've got another 39, which is pretty average condition. Rest of them are common 40s. Jefferson's nothing special. We did get 2 of the 2021 Crossing the Delaware with the small die chip on Washington's hat. Probably worth $2 or $3 a pop on those on eBay selling prices. And lastly, we've got a very thick Aruba coin, 1996, 10 cents. So I'd like to do more hunts like this. I'm probably going to start turning away from bags a little bit and focusing more on the boxes and loose rolls. The bags have just been a lot of work. I'm still going to pick them up from time to time, but just doing the bags constantly is just too much effort for what it's worth. I feel like you might get 1 W in a quarter bag, a few silvers in a dime bag. It's just you could be doing something to get more finds. I'd say you get more finds this way for the time you put in. But I will be getting to more hunts like this for sure in the near future. I'm also gonna hunt a $half bag. I got it on deck right here. I did see a couple silvers on the outside, so that video will be up soon. Probably will be my next upload. So I'm looking forward to that. But in the meantime, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a subscription if you're new. Otherwise, leave a like if you're enjoying the content here. And I hope everyone has a great rest of their weekend. And I'll see you on the next one.